Welcome back, everyone. Bake, grilled, or fried? How do you like your chicken? How about fajitas? Our meteorologist, Dickey, is here cooking up a storm. Easy, tasty crock pot chicken fajitas. And look at this nice, beautiful spread.
Yes, we've got it. All the ingredients are sitting out for us. So just running through peppers, onions, and then some seasonings, tomatoes, the chicken, of course, and then the toppings. We've got, of course, sour cream and queso, and we got some salsa there.
The thing I like about this recipe specifically is, and if you've made fajitas at home before and you have to do the stir fry sort of thing, you don't have to sit there and babysit it. You can just put it all in here.
Nope, I put it in, went to work, came back home, and it was ready to go, and now we get to eat it here.
And it smells fantastic.
It does.
All right, get us started preparing it.
Sure thing. So what we've got is we're going to start with our crock pot, and on the bottom we want to put a layer of liquid to help you keep it from getting sticky on the bottom and whatnot. So I've got a can of diced tomatoes, and if you want to get the green chili peppers in them, you can. And I divided it in half. So I'm going to put half in right now, and let that spread out. And then on top of that, then I'll put half of my peppers. So I'm going to put just some of these yellow, some of the green.
Look at all the color.
Yeah,
good.
It really goes well.
Some of the red too.
And then we'll do the reds and the onion too. So I'll put about half of there, a nice handful.
Okay.
Put in some onion. And use my tongs, spread it out nice and good.
Okay.
So now that I've got a layer of tomatoes and veggies, what I'm going to do is take my garlic. I'm going to put that ahead in and just go ahead and dump it all, kind of sprinkle it in on there.
Okay.
And then we take our chicken.
We got to do some cutting, or no?
No.
No cutting.
I'm going to put the whole thing in just whole, so right out of the package. It's even easier for you.
It is even easier.
So I get one in here and put it right in the center. Put 2. And 3, so about 2 pounds of chicken will be good for a normal size crock pot.
Those are some big chicken breasts.
Say that again?
Those are some big chicken breasts.
They really are, yes. That's about 2 pounds there. Once I've got the chicken, and I want to add my seasonings on top, so I've got a container right here of some different seasonings. You can see the color in there. I kind of tried to separate it. We've got some chili peppers, some paprika, some cumin, some turmeric, and then I put a little bit of cilantro in there, dried cilantro, just to add some flavor. So you can see the nice color all mixed in there.
Very nice.
I'm going to stir that up a little bit here.
And just put it all together.
And we're just going to pour it right on top and let it...
Sprinkle it so you can get a little bit on each piece of chicken there.
Yep, absolutely. And if it goes down the sides, that's fine, because it'll cook through. And when you, at the end, this chicken will fall apart. And it'll mix in and
There's
some
falling apart right now.
Oh yeah, we pulled that out and we're ready to eat that. Yeah. So now that I've got that there, I want to put my second half of my tomatoes on. So I'm just going to pour that on top of the...
So we're layering here, aren't we?
We really are, yeah. And this is going to help keep the chicken moist and help to get the flavors to soak all the way through.
Rest of our
peppers on top. So I'll take those.
This is going to be a full crock pot when you finish
really
get everything in there.
And then I'll take the red and the onions, so I'll just slide that on in.
All right. There's a little bit of cutting to do for this, obviously,
a little
for
bit,
your
yeah.
veggies.
Now, you can buy at the stores. They do have, some stores will have them pre-cut, so you can just buy a couple containers of that.
Okay.
As far as this goes, I cut the peppers ahead of time, cut the onions just like you would for at home.
Okay.
I've got that there. The last thing I'm going to do is take my salt and pepper. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper on top here.
All right.
And that's going to help to finish it off there. And then... as far as it goes here, what we'll do is we'll cook it low and slow for 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
And let that go. And then right when we get close to the end, we've got a little thing we want to add. And we deal with the limes, some fresh cilantro, some honey. And that's right before we eat it. And then we make it.
And the chicken itself, once 6 to 8 hours is up, it really is
falling
apart. It
will fall apart, yes. And I could shred that with, you could just pick it up and it'll fall into pieces and use the tongs or some forks and mix it up. Well, we'll have fajitas ready.
Let's pull together some fajitas after the break. So stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're making chicken fajitas in the crock pot. You have one more step you want to do before we get into the chicken.
Yes, so when you get down to the very end, that 6 to 8 hours is cooked. You can shred that chicken, but this is going to add just a little bit of extra of that. And you can use some lime juice if you want to buy that, but I'm going to use a fresh lime.
Fresh lime.
One lime.
All right.
And cut it in half. And you can use a spoon to get the juice out of it. Just take a spoon and just kind of press into the sides there. I happen to have one of these handy-dandy little...
That's cool. That's a cool kitchen tool.
It really is, yeah. They're like
it's fun.
Yeah, it is. So what I'll do here is I'll squeeze. When I squeeze that there, it's going to take care of all the juice, keep the seeds out. Here we go. And you can see the juice coming out of the side there.
Yeah.
And I'll do both sides of that.
Okay.
And when I get all that juice out of there, it doesn't get a whole lot of juice, but one whole lime is enough that we'll get get it there. So we've got that.
Just enough tangy.
Yeah, yeah.
All
So
right.
we'll get that other half in there too here. But then
Honey.
you put in honey. It's
Okay.
going to be about a couple tablespoons or so in there. Just kind of eyeball it. And as you get that in there, what you want to do is whisk it together. So I'll just use my fork and stir it up. And then that's going to get poured into the crock pot.
Just before you're ready.
Just before you're ready. And that's
Okay.
going to add a lot of flavor to that. So
All right, so we've got some chicken
we've
here.
got it
ready.
already here. There's some tongs right there. I think we're ready to dive on in.
All right, we've got about 2 minutes, so we're going to build a couple of fajitas
Perfect, yeah.
here.
So you can top it with different things. So I've got sour cream, salsa. We've got queso if you want to use shredded cheese. I'm going to use a little spinach because
Of course you will.
it's my favorite veggie, yeah.
All
And
right.
then we've got our tortillas, so you can use fajitas or even tacos there. So I'll let you start. I'm going to do
All
two.
right.
'Cause I'm extra hungry today.
A little chicken
Taco Thursday,
here.
is that a thing?
Well, it can be whatever.
There we go.
Taco,
Tacos
whatever
every day.
you want. That's
or
right.
Fajita Thursday.
If it's
I
my
guess.
daughter, she would have it every day. She loves
Yeah.
tacos.
So I'm going to put a little spinach on both of mine.
All
I
right.
even got a little fresh cilantro to add that I'm going to put on mine. That's going to add some nice flavor.
Shall I give you some chicken now?
Sure. You want
ready?
to go ahead and put it on mine too?
You know, some people don't like necessarily to roll their fajita up. They'll just
I'm going to eat mine like
eat
a
it just
taco.
like that. Yep.
And have it open. So sour cream, salsa, or queso. I'm going to go for some
I'm gonna give you a
queso.
little
Probably
more.
pass it to sour cream myself.
All
And
right. I think I'll take some queso myself.
right.
So, of course, we will put this recipe on the Mid-Morning Facebook page.
yes, it'll be
And
there and on our website, Cooking Up a Storm. And you can also submit your own recipes. And to our website, wcbi.com. Click on Community. You'll see Cooking Up a Storm there.
I think I'll take some salsa too. Why don't we just trade here?
Perfect. We'll
Here
do
we
that.
go. All right.
Man, I got more vegetables than you in mine.
Oh, well. Oh, goodness.
A little bit of cheese on mine. I love the cheese and queso
Again,
cheese.
as you mentioned, you can use the shredded cheese if you,
You really
prefer,
can,
but we
yeah.
use
So
the
that or
queso here for
sliced
this
cheese,
one.
whatever you want. Any
All right.
toppings you can think of that would go
So
on.
is there any real way? You just kind of fold
Kinda
it
pick
up.
it up and fold it and take a bite. So, what do you say?
When it's dripping out of the sides, that means it's good.
Yeah.
But I don't want to mess up my jacket. So let's
Okay,
see
we'll
if I
have to
can.
bend forward.
Because this is attractive for TV. Chicken fajitas made in the crock pot. Recipe on the Facebook page, and we'll be right back. We need napkins. Stay with us. So I managed not to make a huge mess, but
Yep, we
these are
cleaned it up.
delicious. A little bit of kick to them. Go to the Facebook page and get the recipe. You will not be disappointed. We'll see you back here next time, everybody.